right, welcome back. I'm Staff's R&B with my host, Dick Hooper, and we were just kind of covering about weapons when he was in the Air Force back in the 60s. And so you got out in 64 then, you did 4 years.
Did 4 years. 4 years, was finally wound up in Klamath Falls, Oregon, where I got discharged. And
okay.
Because one of the big things I remember about military and going on alert, because I was in the service when President Kennedy was assassinated. And like everybody, I remember exactly where and when, you know, when that happened. And we went on alert. Everybody's confined to the base, and so just on 20. But you know, but I enjoyed the military. After I got out of service, and which I was fortunate to get a job with the Postal Service, and of course, been civil service. My 4 years in the Air Force went on to my retirement, which was you know.
So you worked at the post office for a while then?
Worked
you did
at the
that
post
for the
office.
whole?
Worked 30 years.
Wow.
30 years in the Postal Service.
Oof.
And 4 years military, so I wound up with 34 years. 34 years on retirement. And it's Nashville. Worked in Nashville, Tennessee for Postal Service. And I regret, and I do regret this, not joining the Air National Guard. I should have went and kind of let my pride get in my way, which I should not have. They wouldn't give me a stripe. So
what'd you get out as when you got out of the
I was just an airman second. It was just no rank available.
Really?
So I had 38 months time and grade when I got out. That's one reason I got out. Then when I decided I wanted to join the Air National Guard. I thought they should give me a stripe.
Yeah, really?
But they would not. So anyway, I didn't join the Air Guard. But again, I regretted it, and I wish I had. But anyway, worked for the post office 30 years in Nashville for 20 years. Then I went to fortunate enough to get a postmaster job in a small town called Centerville, Tennessee. Centerville, Tennessee probably doesn't mean anything to anybody, but if I say Grinder Switch, Tennessee, and Minnie Pearl, that was Minnie Pearl's home.
Okay.
Grinder Switch was that's what she based a lot of her comedy on, is the people in Grinder Switch, Tennessee. So,
okay.
So that was her home, and it's her claim to fame. It's home of Minnie Pearl. So I stayed there, postmaster there 10 years, and then started coming out here. Started coming to Pahrump as a snowbird, and finally, just circumstances, I'm here. Permanent now. Yeah.
You just took up residency again.
Took up residence, and really like it. Pahrup's a great place to live. I really like it. It's like all small towns or medium towns. They have their problems, but it's a good place to live.
And name me a place that doesn't have their problems.
Really, it's in today's economic situation. It's a good place to live, and I enjoy it here. Play golf. We have a golf men's club, and we play every Wednesday morning at 7:30.
Oh, do you? Where's this at?
It's at Mountain Falls, and I would like to put in the word here, and if anybody wants to join, give them my phone number.
Yeah.
And
okay.
We play golf every Wednesday morning. Then once we finish up, we go have a beverage of your choice. And but anyway, and it was just kind of a fun situation. Bunch of good guys, bunch of fun guys. We have a good time. Play golf, not really serious about our golf, because everybody likes to shoot low, but it's not really a...
How many are in your group?
Right now we have probably 30-something.
Wow.
Now we kind of low on people because of the summer, but
That's low on people? You got 30 people that show up every Wednesday
about half of them are permanent residents, about half are snowbirds.
Oh, okay.
So the snowbirds hadn't come back into town yet. So once they come back into town in the
Should be pretty soon.
next few weeks, then we'll get on up. But anyway, if anybody like to join, if you like to play golf and have a good time with the guys and tell the same old joke you heard last week, and, so laugh at it just like you did last week, you can call me at 727-8809. That's 727-8809.
All right.
And we always welcome new members. Love to have new members and play. And while I'm on the subject of the men's club, and it's been a tough week for us. One of our really good friends, good member, passed away with cancer. I think it's be a week ago tomorrow.
Oh.
Some of you probably know him. I'll mention his name, Neil Rademacher.
Okay.
Passed away with cancer, and his wife said she would prefer anybody not send flowers, but if you want to make a donation to the American Cancer Society, you can call me again at that number, 727-8809, and I'll make sure it gets to the American Cancer Society. Not only Neil Rademacher, who passed away just last Friday, but another good member of ours who passed away several months ago, Billy Bob Zine. We call him Billy Bob, but his name is Bill Bob Zine, and I'm sure if you've been around town and the golf courses, you know Billy Bob. So if you'd like to make a donation to the Cancer Society in their name, just give me a call at 727-8809 or call American Cancer Society in Las Vegas.
Okay.
And I'm sure their families would appreciate that. They were two great, really great guys, and we miss them terribly.
Now, how long have you been friends? These guys are back in the day when the Air Force, or these
no, they were just people that
you met out
just
here?
kind of a melting pot here in Pahrump, you know.
Okay.
Just you meet, and that's what's great about Pahrump, I think, and the men's club. Everybody, or most everybody, comes from somewhere else, you know, into this town, and everybody has their own life story, and which is different from yours, different from mine, and mine's different from, you know, and we just kind of
makes us all unique.
You really just make everybody. That's true. Everybody's unique, in that regard, and it's just great to sit around and swap stories about what we did, you know, in our working life, and so it's just so again, you know, we'd appreciate any new members that we have.
Any wild stories with your friends on the golf course of
let's see. Well,
chasing the back nine?
Yeah, yeah. There's a few stories. Let's see. I can think of right now. I know I should have some Billy Bob stories. Billy, yeah, that's one story. Of course, Billy Bob was. I'm about 5'10", 190 pounds, I guess I was back then. Billy Bob probably 6'3", kind of slim, and Billy Bob and I were playing one day over at Willow Creek before it closed, and that's another story. But anyway, a little lake there, and there was some ducks on the pond there, you know, and it was time for the baby ducklings to be hatched out, and there was some babies around there. And Billy Bob and I were walking around, and one of us had hit the ball in the water. We was kind of looking along the edge and see if we could find it. Well, evidently, we got too close to the baby ducks, and this old mama duck come out from under a log there or something, squalling and hollering, and here's two grown men. We were all over each other trying to get away from that duck. You know, couldn't have hurt either one of us, but we left footprints on each other trying to get away from that duck.
They come out hissing at you too, don't they?
They come out, she meant business, and we knew it. So anyway, we got out of her. We left the ball in the water and went on.
She's probably trying to hatch it now.
Yeah, I guess. When we left the ball in the water and went up on the green, so anyway.
Now, if this actually happened in a real golf tournament, what would they classify that when you got an irate duck going after it?
Yeah, I don't know.
Take a mulligan on that?
Yeah. Well, of course, we still play. We go down to Furnace Creek, Death Valley, great golf course down there. Playing down there last, maybe it's a month ago, myself and three other guys. Par number 15, I guess, par 3, 190-something yards. And Bob Moniz hit a big old high draw, and when ball hit the green, and we said that thing went in the hole. I think it went in the hole, and so we got down there, and sure enough, it was in the hole, 190-something yard